In the ancient land of Canaan, Isaac and Rebekah eagerly awaited the birth of their children. Isaac was the son of Abraham, who had received a divine promise from God that his descendants would form a great nation. After many years of waiting and praying, Rebekah was finally pregnant with twins. Even before the boys were born, God spoke to Rebekah, revealing a prophecy. 2 nations are in your womb, and 2 peoples from within you will be separated. 1 people will be stronger than the other, and the older will serve the younger. In due time, Rebekah gave birth to her twins. The first boy to be born was covered in red hair, and they named him Esau. His brother followed, holding onto Esau's heel, and they named him Jacob. As the boys grew, they displayed distinct personalities and preferences. Esau became a skillful hunter and outdoorsman, favored by his father Isaac. Jacob, a quiet and thoughtful young man, preferred staying close to home and was the apple of his mother Rebekah's eye. Years passed, and Isaac grew old and nearly blind. Feeling the end of his life approaching, he decided it was time to bestow his blessing upon his eldest son, Esau, following the customs of their time. This blessing was not just a fatherly prayer, it was a sacred transmission of God's promises and inheritance. Isaac called Esau and instructed him to hunt some game and prepare a savory meal, after which he would bless him. Rebekah overheard Isaac's plan and remembered God's prophecy that the older would serve the younger. She knew that Jacob, not Esau, was meant to receive the blessing. Determined to ensure God's will was fulfilled, Rebekah devised a plan. She called Jacob to her and shared Isaac's intentions. "Listen carefully," she instructed. "Go out to the flock and bring me 2 choice young goats so I can prepare a savory meal for your father, just the way he likes it. You will take it to him and he will bless you instead of Esau." Jacob was concerned, "But Esau is a hairy man and my skin is smooth. What if my father touches me and realizes I'm deceiving him? I would bring a curse upon myself instead of a blessing." Rebekah reassured him, "Let the curse fall on me, my son. Just do as I say." She took the goats Jacob brought, prepared a delicious meal, and dressed Jacob in Esau's best clothes. To complete the disguise, she covered Jacob's hands and neck with the skins of the goats, mimicking Esau's hairy skin. With the meal in hand and his disguise complete, Jacob approached his father. "Who is it?" Isaac asked, suspicious due to his blindness. "It is I, Esau, your firstborn," Jacob lied. "I have done as you told me. Please sit up and eat some of my game so that you may give me your blessing." Isaac was doubtful. "How did you find it so quickly, my son?" "The Lord your God gave me success," Jacob replied. Isaac asked Jacob to come closer so he could touch him. The voice is the voice of Jacob, but the hands are the hands of Esau," Isaac said, feeling the goat skins. Convinced by the touch and smell of Esau's clothes, Isaac blessed Jacob, believing him to be Esau. He bestowed upon Jacob the inheritance of God's promises, making him the patriarch of nations and the carrier of the Abrahamic covenant. Just as Jacob left his father's presence, Esau returned from the hunt, prepared the meal, and brought it to his father. "Let my father sit up and eat some of my game, so that you may give me your blessing," Esau said. Isaac trembled violently and asked, "Who are you?" "I am your son, your firstborn, Esau," he replied. Isaac realized what had happened and was devastated. "Your brother came deceitfully and took your blessing," he explained. Though Esau pleaded for a blessing, Isaac had already given the primary blessing to Jacob. Esau's bitterness and anger led him to vow to kill Jacob after their father's death. Learning of Esau's threat, Rebekah once again took action to protect Jacob. She advised him to flee to her brother Laban's home in Haran until Esau's anger subsided. Through Rebekah's decisive actions, Jacob received the blessing meant for the firstborn, fulfilling God's prophecy. Her role was crucial, demonstrating her faith in God's promise and her willingness to intervene to ensure that promise was realized. Rebekah's involvement not only shaped the future of her sons, but also the destiny of an entire nation. This narrative highlights Rebekah's pivotal role in ensuring Jacob received Isaac's blessing, fulfilling God's prophecy and shaping the course of biblical history.